of schools. US federal funding is not there to thousands of schools. Aren't they maintaining the standards? Is US federal funding the only resource to maintain the standards? That's not true.
That's true.
There are hundreds of schools in British, in England, in Canada, in India, in Africa and all, which do not get federal funding, but they maintain the standards. If they didn't maintain the standards, how did United States allow them to come and practice here? So both have nothing to do with it.
Okay. Has Windsor declined to comment on student loan arrangements?
No, we never declined to comment on student loan arrangements. Windsor never had student loans. Windsor never had student loans. We have never participated in federal loans. We have never participated in Terry loans. We have never participated in Sallie Mae loans. We have never participated in any type of bank loans directly. Students got their loans based on their own private credit history.
Okay. So you do not have any private bank loan facilities for your students?
No. Windsor does not have a direct bank relation, or we have never signed any agreement. We don't have any private loan facility. In 12 years, we have never done that. We have built a beautiful campus today. When we have built a beautiful campus, we have never raised the tuition fees. The lowest tuition fees. We provide all the amenities, but we never went back. We built a beautiful campus. You have visited our campus.
Sure.
So we don't have any private bank direct affiliations, but although many private banks offer loans to students who want to go to Windsor University.
Right.
And we have that. That is the reason we mention on the website that we will give you the information on the banks that would provide student loans to our students to go to med school.
Now, do you have any federal loan school codes for your students attending Windsor?
Federal codes.
School codes.
Yes, we do have. Now you may ask a question. A lot of people think that on the website it says you have a federal school code when you don't participate in federal student loans in the United States. This is a very strange thing. Windsor is an international school. When we mention school code, that does not mean the school code is only for United States Federal Bank, Federal Department of Education. We are approved by federal governments in Canada. We are approved to get the state funding or Canadian funding, federal funding, or the provincial funding from the province of Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia. All these provinces, Ontario recognizes Windsor University, British Columbia recognizes Windsor University, Manitoba recognizes Windsor University, Saskatchewan recognizes Windsor University. All have given us student loans, state loan, their funding, Canadian government, and we have school codes. That's what it says. Royal Bank of Canada and many other banks give funding to our students. But we never mentioned that we get to federal code from the Department of Education. Did we mention anywhere? I don't think so.
Right. Now, I have seen references to Midwest College. Now, what is the actual relationship between Windsor and Midwest?
Okay. It's a good question, A lot of people ask about that. After after I did my residency, when I moved into Windsor University School of Medicine, I developed interest. I learned in the field. How the education system should be. With my 12 years experience in the field of education, running a college, So me and my wife became board of directors on a college in state of Illinois. It's called Midwest College. We are one of the board of directors in that. That provides allied health profession fields like massage therapy and all. That is for the local students in Illinois. Because we had good experience in Windsor, we wanted to develop that. But we went to state of Illinois and got approved to train for United States medical licensing boards who want to do. That's my program. And we also wanted to do some courses for MCAT review. So those are the courses which I wanted to do in Midwest College. So we did some courses in the Midwest College, and we offered just not to Windsor students, any other medical school students who want to train USMLE training, just like Kaplan, Falcon, PASS program. There are many programs in United States that offer USMLE review. So I was instrumental in becoming board of directors in Midwest College and asking them to institute this course of USMLE training. And I wanted Windsor students to come and train here when they go to Kaplan, I also wanted them to come here. It was an option for them to come.
Okay. Now, is Windsor making any undue promises to their students?
Absolutely not. We have never made undue promises. The only promises that Windsor University made, I will tell you in a nutshell, okay? Windsor University said that once you come into the program, your tuition fees is fixed. Windsor University offers dormitories included in the tuition fees. Windsor University would provide local transportation included in the tuition fees. Windsor University would provide lunch while they're on campus, because we are very sensitive to this. A lot of students don't eat well, can't afford. They can't cook. It is very important from a school point of view to make sure that the student is healthy, student is able to concentrate in the classes. That is the reason when they can't go and afford themselves, or when they can't do it, we provide lunch for them. We don't charge. Recently they started charging $1 because of the increase in the costs of the shipment, increase in the costs of all the the silverware and all, the disposable stuff.
Sure.
We never wanted to make money over that. Windsor University always looked at that. And Windsor University said we would provide US MLA review course at no additional charge. Windsor University said we would provide textbooks, we stick to it. We never made any undue promises to anybody.
Okay. Is it true that only the South Asian families from United States and Canada represent the actual student population of Windsor?
It is absolutely false. Absolutely false. Windsor University has a diverse student population. We have students from Nigeria, Africa. We have students from Haiti. We have students from Jamaica. We have students from United States. We have students from Canada. We have students from India. We have students from Europe, all over the place. But yes, it is true that majority of the population comes from South Asian. You know why? You go to Ross University and see how many faculty and how many students are from South Asia. You go to St. George's, go see how many South Asians are there. Leave all that. Go to United States medical schools, US medical schools. See how many South Asian students are there. For some reason, many of the South Asians who came in the beginning, first generation to United States, were physicians. Their children started going into that. And it has been a trend for South Asians either to go into computer sciences or to go into medical schooling.
Okay.
That's been trend even in India. So South Asians apply more. They apply more. Yes, South Asians are more, but we do have students from African Americans, Caucasians, we have Nigerians, we have Haitians, everybody.
Okay. Has there been an exponential growth at Windsor in the last decade?
Yes, there has been an exponential growth, and the largest class that came was last semester. And I am telling you now that there are a lot of applications that we are yet to screen for coming May and September. And our screening criteria are different. We look at a lot of things, and there has been a lot of growth. Especially this January 2010, I was surprised. And I got the information that even the May class is full. So basically, yes, there has been growth. The credit goes to my faculty. The credit goes to my faculty. The credit goes to my administration. The credit goes to our examination system. The credit goes to our dean. The credit goes to our honesty. The credit goes to our dedication and commitment to medical education.
Right.
And without that, any school, if the program is not doing well, would you send your children if the school is not doing well?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That answers my question. Your question.
Right. Right. It's a testimony basically of the academic standards that you are showing.
Absolutely.
That's why students keep wanting to come there.
Absolutely.
Do you what is the actual dropout rate at Windsor?
You will be surprised. Windsor has the lowest dropout rate than any other school, Caribbean schools, or when you compare it. Our dropout rate is less than 1%.
Excellent.
And even those students who drop out, they go because of the economic reasons, or they go because of lack of student loans, they go because of health reasons. They don't attend because of those reasons. But actually dropout rate is very, very low in